Hi guys and welcome back. So today is going to be a crazy, exciting, I have no words, but what am I doing? Basically, I'm fitting a new exhaust system onto my car today, and this is going to be a Remus Sports exhaust system. But this is not the only thing we're going to be doing here. We're going to be doing intake, a full ECU remap, and other things as well. So many of you probably saw the video of when Rebellion Automotive tuned my car. They did an incredible job. We fitted a tuning box to the car. It changed the car from 380 brake to 430 brake horsepower, and the difference it made was incredible. But I've got a little bit addicted to this whole thing, and Phil from Rebellion basically said we can go further. We can go to stage 2. So stage 2 is a pretty big difference as well. I cannot wait for this. So what we're going to do here, we're going to get the car inside, get the new exhaust on, and loads of other bits. So let's go.
So today, obviously, we're going stage 2 on Archie's car. Fundamentally, a big part of that is going to be uprating the exhaust system.
You've used Remus for a while, haven't you? Because many people probably haven't heard that much of Remus because they probably had an Arbitrix, IP, everything else. But yeah, for an A45,
we've used lots of different manufacturers in the past for exhausts. Remus is someone that we went back to because they're made in Austria. Most of the systems have like TUV approval as well, so they're approved for use in Europe. Great systems. We actually went to Remus ourselves with our design of downpipe and asked them if they would manufacture for us, of which obviously we set up the tooling with them, and now the downpipe from Remus for the A45, CLA45 and GLA45 is exclusively available from us or our dealers, and when you couple it with their exhaust, just makes a wicked system. This is the downpipe section of the car. If the customer's going for a stage 2, they don't always have to go for the full exhaust. They can just go for sort of downpipe, mid-pipe as part of the system. More affordable. It bolts onto the standard system, so it uses OEM fittings, so it bolts straight onto standard. So you can basically put this on the end of a sports exhaust, and effectively you're getting a pretty... you can put it on the end of the sports exhaust or on the end of the standard exhaust. It fits perfectly. Same way in which you can bolt the cap back of the exhaust onto the standard downpipe. So it's all interchangeable. A lot of people won't sort of necessarily know why you put a downpipe on or what the benefits are. So fundamentally, when we're tuning these cars, and when you're tuning a lot of cars, it's about getting that air out of the car. It's about getting those exhaust gases out of that engine and out the back of the car as smoothly, as cleanly, and as quickly as possible. So obviously on standard cars, we have catalytic converters. You do have a massive cat on the A45.
It's way bigger than I thought. It's like surprising that is going to be wicked.
I mean, also what you'll notice is if you lift this up and compare it to the weight of that,
it's a big difference.
So even that, there's weight savings as well. But fundamentally, with no restriction in there, gas comes out, back of the engine, straight out, straight through the exhaust system and out the back of the car. And the quicker you can do that, and the most efficient you can do that, the better, really.
Awesome. He's not telling me. He's keeping it quiet, Ben. You'll find out what it's like. Let's do it. Come on.
Okay, so today the big difference of this session is the fact that we're tuning the car to a stage 2. Now, because it's stage 2, it's going to need a full ECU remap. Obviously, that's different to the tuning module that you had last time. We need to take the car's brain out. I'm going to open that up and I'm going to connect to it, and obviously we're going to change the file which is on there to take advantage of the downpipe and the intake, and ultimately give you that power that you're after.
show the results of the dyno. Phil, we have everything.
Yep. Okay, so again, for those that don't know about dyno graphs or understand them, really the dyno is measuring the car before tuning and then after tuning. Fundamentally, what it shows us is the black line is the car standard.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're making 382 horsepower, which is about what we're expecting for stock.
Yeah.
And ultimately, after it's been tuned, you can see the green line through most. The
green line just goes up massively.
So most of the range you've got extra power. And ultimately we're peaking out about 443 horsepower up there.
443?
Yes.
So quite a lot. The car is all completed. I cannot wait to hear what this sounds like. So what we're going to do here, we're going to do a sound check. They had the car over across the road, they've started it up, they've warmed it up, and I haven't heard it. I had to wear earmuffs on when it came in, so I didn't hear it. So Phil is sat in the car, he's going to start it up. Insane. I was not expecting that. Oh my god. That is just like a fireworks display. That is just incredible. Oh yes. Had a few options of what exhaust to get, and I am so happy with this Remus sports exhaust system. I mean how can you get bored of that? Taking me by surprise. I cannot get this across enough how loud this car really is. It really is just an animal. Yes! Even I'm here, I'm like, I don't know. I've only just got this system and it is wicked. I see it just as a racing car. Get your foot down and it just takes off. It takes off so quickly. It is just rapid. One thing I have to do is a launch control with the new exhaust system. It's got to happen. I want to hear what it sounds like. Paddles in, paddle up to confirm. Oh my God! The noise of that launch control. What the? Those downshifts though. And when you come off the throttle, it's actually it popples and cracks now. That's the thing as well, when you come off the throttle, it is like a machine gun. It just popples and cracks so much that it's unexpected. Before, with the other exhaust, you know when everything is going to happen. Now, things are happening when I'm not expecting it, and it's just catching me by surprise. Lovely. Oh, I want you guys to be able to hear this someday, because I bet the camera doesn't do this justice, because that's how loud it really is. I literally have no words. It is. What does it sound like from the outside?
Absolutely, you can hear it from miles.
Really?
Yeah.
That's because I want to hear it from someone that's actually on the outside to actually be able to see. But is it just unreal?
Thoughts, Phil?
Yeah, it sounds great.
He's seen these before. I've not heard these before, and I'm like, even on the downshift, it's like.
Yeah.
It's just.
They just sound fantastic.
Yeah.
When they're tuned with a full exhaust. I mean, obviously the downpipe makes a massive difference, because that's that big restriction you're removing. But when you couple that to the exhaust as well, and tuning and an intake,
just lost for words. So I'm a little bit lost for words about that whole experience. It's totally transformed the car.
I think from our side, the stage 2 package, exhaust, tuning, air intake, it just completes this car.
It does.
you could go further, but I think this is where everyone, it's the sweet spot. It's the best.
I literally can recommend it hard.
Yeah, it's the best package, best sort of total package you can do to it.
Yeah.
It keeps the car drivable. It sounds incredible.
Sounds ridiculous.
And ultimately, it's a pretty achievable thing for most people. I think that the key thing for people to realise from today is that everything we've done to your car is available as separate options.
As separate options, you guys, you don't always have to go to the full Remus kit, mid-pipe, downpipe. You can even just get an air filter, or you can even mid-pipe, downpipe.
Yeah, definitely.
And these guys, they're the distributors for that, so you can get that. And I think that would totally transform a car, the sports.
No, definitely. So I think the best thing to do is if anyone's got an A45, or again, as we've said before, other European stuff. Please give us a shout, drop us an email, and we can obviously put together packages for people, whether it's tuning, whether it's parts, or tuning and parts together.
Do it. You literally will never look back. And thank you all to the Rebellion guys today. They've all helped out, done an incredible job. I can't recommend them high enough. Thanks very much for watching. I'll be doing much more with the A45. I'm going to call it the new A45. And don't forget to subscribe for any future videos coming up, and I'll see you soon.